Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, don't look like Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is finally going to fight. Eddie Hearn is now basically saying that now that, you know, first it was they were supposed to fight in December. Now is that, you know, they talk about fighting in February or March now, over in the Middle East. And now he talking about, well, he lobbying for Anthony Joshua to fight Zhang, who just beat Joe Joyce. All right. So it don't even sound like Joshua and Wilder is actually going to happen. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. So, so yeah, I mean, it just seemed to be too good to be true for them to get in the ring and fight, you know, Deontay Wilder. At this point, no belts on the line. I know in the Middle East they was working on kind of, you know, doing Tyson Fury and doing the Joe Joyce fight. That's more about, you know, really what they you know, they want to work on, they looking to do. So that's more about kind of what they kind of focusing on right now. And, you know, right now financially, how much interest is it in, you know, for them to do Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, pay them all this money? I mean, we've been hearing for a while that Deontay Wilder's side of the deal is done, you know. And Anthony Joshua, we don't know what's going on. But, you know, Eddie Hearn, you know, consistently says that he don't see why people think Wilder beat Joshua, but it don't seem like they willing to put them in the ring together. I could say, well, you know, Lou DiBella tried to set something up, Al Heyman exited. So I don't know what's going on. At this point, it was supposed to be in December. Now they talk about February or March. Next thing you know, it's going to be next summer. Then next thing going to be next winter. That fight ain't happening. You know, especially if Anthony Joshua talking about, where Eddie Hearn talking about Anthony Joshua is going to turn around and fight a guy like Zhang. You know, Zhang can knock out Anthony Joshua. Now, Anthony Joshua got some good activity, but, you know, he didn't look, you know, good versus Jermaine Franklin. He looked cool versus Robert Helenius, you know, in the late replacement. That's hard to judge because Helenius was actually a late replacement. But, you know, at the same time, man, it's just to the point where, I mean, you know what, Eddie Hearn lying. So why you keep saying, even without Wilder, we you know, if we don't get Wilder, we're going to fight in December. We're going to fight in December. If we don't get Wilder, we're going to fight in December. And I'm just sitting there looking like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But, you know, why are you out here lobbying, you know, like, why are you out here lobbying like that? Like, why are you so quick to move on from fighting Deontay Wilder? Talking about, well, AJ didn't want to be back in December, and we going to fight Zhang. We going to fight this. We want to fight in December. We want to do this. 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 We want to do that. And you like, you nigga tell when he lying. Why are you so quick to move on? If it's so much money to be made in the Wilder-Joshua fight, you ain't really looking to take no tune-up, or you ain't looking at no other fight. If it's money to be made in that fight, you going to sit there and wait to get that fight. And they never wanted that fight. I don't care. Nobody said. They could say, well, Wilder said he turned it down. Yeah, he turned it down to you know, to try to solidify that, you know, he can beat Tyson Fury, and he beat Tyson Fury the first fight. You can't knock that. He ain't duck him and go fight Bermane Stiverne in the trilogy, or he ain't duck him and go fight, you know, Chris Arreola, no shit like that. He ducked him to fight Tyson Fury. Or he, you know, you can call it a duck if you want to. But Anthony Joshua don't want that work. And Eddie Hearn don't want that work. You know, once the Wilder knock his ass out, it's over with. You know, once he knock him out, it's over with. I mean, if he get knocked out by Zhang, it's over with. But Anthony Joshua probably feel that he'll have some good mobility, some good speed. Zhang is old. Zhang gonna be able to move and catch him like that. But if Zhang catch his ass, it's over with. But Eddie Hearn a fraud. That's why Eddie Hearn is steadily declining in boxing. All the lies, the money he had. He tried to kick the dough in, waving the fofo. He won the competition. Said, Eddie, don't hit me no more. None of that. It's over with. You couldn't even defeat Frank Warren in the UK. And you worry about coming to America, conquering America. And what do you got now? You don't have Canelo. You got a shell of Anthony Joshua. What's this? The Berlanga, one of your top fighters. That said it all right then and there. That says it all. This dude on the brink of extinction in American boxing. And American boxing is on the brink of extinction from mainstream television. It is. It's on the brink of extinction on main television. Top rank deal in 2025 about to be up with ESPN, so you don't know what's going on there. Allegedly PBC and Al Heyman getting kicked off of Showtime. That'd be like they seven network getting kicked off of. So yeah, out here looking steep for these guys out here. It's looking real steep. So Eddie Hearn ain't the only one that's back against the ropes and he got to bob and weave. He ain't the only one at all. But I tell you this, they ain't trying to sacrifice no Anthony Joshua to Deontay Wilder, especially when there ain't no belt on the line. They ain't trying to sacrifice that no more at all. You know, that's why he's so hell-bent on Anthony Joshua come back in December. Then with Deontay Wilder, what he gonna do? PBC may not have no network home. And there was a rumor out there that he never got paid for the Hellenius fight. And I say it's a rumor, allegedly. Not saying it's true, but it was a rumor out there. So he was subliminally throwing shots at Al Heyman. But PBC fanboy said he was talking about Bob Arum. Why would he be talking about Bob Arum? Why would he be talking about Bob Arum? He ain't did no business with Bob Arum. Other than fighting Tyson Fury, and that was a joint venture. Deontay Wilder was getting money that he wasn't worth, just like every other PBC fighter out there. They was getting a bunch of money that they wasn't worth. Now he's sitting on the pine, in the rain, no fight date. Andy Ruiz want too much money. All them boys stagnant. All of them stagnant. Because everybody think they worth more than they worth now. Then on top of that, inflation hit. So a lot of these dudes really gonna want to get paid. Once inflation hit, a lot of these dudes really gonna want to get paid. So it's really looking crazy out here now. It's really looking crazy out here. So But Eddie Hearn and them intentions was never to get in there with Deontay Wilder. That was never the intention. He gonna sit there and blame the Saudis, and maybe the Saudis not interested in the fight. Maybe they not. Maybe they ain't interested in putting all 30 million up for these guys, and maybe it ain't no demand. Maybe it ain't no return on their money. I can't call it. The money that they must be offering must not be great enough for none of them dudes to hop in the ring with each other. Because Tyson Fury, he ain't trying to fight Usyk at all costs. He trying to get Usyk to fight for free. He want it all. And to be honest, I mean, nobody gonna say, "Oh, wonder if Usyk and Fury would have fought." Nobody gonna give a fuck about that. And I think a lot of people over Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. The heavyweight division was starting to come back. It was starting to be on the pedestal, and just like what modern boxing do, it F it up. Instead of keeping the wheel straight and doing what's right or organically progressive, everybody got egos. Everybody want money. You know, don't nobody want to fight for glory no more. You know, and you got to blame the economy. What's going on in the world? People want money. You got war going on. You got inflation hitting everybody. You know, so everybody feel like they worth more than. And what you do with somebody feel like they worth more, you do what Top Rank did to Nicholas Walters. You send their ass home, and then, you know, they're going to be begging to fight for peanuts on the dollar. That's what you do. That's what you do. This is why you got to be financially literate. You got to save it. You got to invest it. And all those type of things. So, you know, who knows what happened with PBC? Who knows what's going to happen with Eddie Hearn? Because Eddie Hearn is bringing zero value to the zone, at least in America. And maybe I'm pretty sure they look at the overall numbers everywhere around the world. Damn, time fly. So I'm pretty sure they're looking at all the numbers around the world. But Anthony Joshua Wilder, that ain't gonna happen. Eddie Hearn too busy talking about hell bent on Anthony Joshua coming back in December. He come back in December. He not coming back in February and March. So apparently the Saudis ain't too keen on they not too keen on these guys fighting. They're not too keen on that. So they probably enough money. Probably ain't no return on the money they're gonna be paying out. Maybe they more concerned about getting Usyk over there with Fury because they did sign Fury Usyk. So I think they got bigger things when they play. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.